Top of the morning, my name is Edwartainment, and today we are going for our next black border. We're gonna do Quiet Street, or at least attempt to. I have tried it once, but I have failed, and I then didn't have the time to do the entirety of it yet again. So let me try it once again, and we are giving Rosalia another chance. Hopefully we can make her work. We're gonna go for a little bit of aerial support with her and hope that this will be enough for us. The question becomes, when can I get her down, and if I need to place another monkey before we die or not. I better closely monitor the leaks. That's precisely why. I have to be honest with you, I find this map a little bit difficult. One thing that came to mind was just primary towers with top up for the village, but I have done this so many times that I decided to add a little bit variety into those runs. Alright, and the first thing I thought is, here is this circle. The plane looks like it's a good idea. Oh no. And that is it. A little bit hard to get the hero out here. Let me add a long range update. I hope this will be enough, because right now we can attack both sides. Alright, that seems bad. Let me add the red hot ranks. I don't want to redo this again. Oh boy. Okay, if we're leaking like that, you know it's time for Druid. Maybe I should have gone Obyn in this run. It's just so good for Druid because you can hit the balloons the moment they enter the map with one tree. I probably should change strategy for that. Go a bunch of Druids, have Obyn with magic monkeys, he buffs magic monkeys. There's a super monkey that can go in the middle. If I'll die once again, I'm not gonna try to die intentionally, but if I will, I'm gonna do just that. Oh yeah, there is always this paradox when I'm building up power with Druid, is that the upgrade for Druid that I'm looking for is an equivalent of buying actually a hero, so... Can I get Obyn with just one Druid? I can't. I'm gonna stop, pause for a second, and let's see. Oh, that's not that great. Where am I putting my super monkey then? Probably next to me anyway. I would have liked to be in the middle, but that's just not gonna be the case. Alright, place Obyn down, and let's go. Alright, I have 0-3 druid. I'm gonna get 1-3 druid and it's gonna be beautiful, but before I'm gonna get that upgrade, I am aiming for ninja. Ninja will be important to deal with camo. There's not much camo, so one is gonna be enough for now. We just need to deal with those early rounds when there is basically nothing. One is enough to lose up the game because it's chimps. My next step is going to be a super monkey. I start to see the future, you know, of what I'm doing right here. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go middle and bottom path. Super monkey. I'll do something like 0 for 2. I think. Oh my god, you take a lot of space. Okay, everything in that range soon will have camo detection, but I don't think it's reliable enough. Okay, that's not gonna do this. I need a little bit of upgrades here. I totally forgot that I have my Obyn ability, so I didn't need to upgrade that. I just couldn't use my one ability. That sucks, because later on I had the option of going middle path, and right now it is lost. If I want to do it, I need to spend extra for 30 on a... Whoa! Really? Well, I guess I don't need to use extra for 30, but I need to pay attention. Alright, can I get away without getting a ninja monkey for now? Should I even try to attempt that? No, that's just not very smart, because I will go middle path later on. At least I'm gonna leave this as an option. And in case I'll mess up using my abilities, I don't wanna die. I'm gonna get thorns in order to get flats. Next one we gotta look out for is 33. We're gonna have to deal with camos. The reason why we want to pay attention is because we will need to use our ability if we want to survive that round. I don't wanna die again, and I don't want to upgrade ninja. Actually, I could upgrade ninja, but only one path, so the middle will be open. Or maybe just go middle. Ain't dump, or is it dump? You know, instead of just remembering all of the rounds, or at least trying, I open myself a Wikipedia with rounds. I want to be prepared for what's coming. Is that cheating yet? Or not? I don't think it is. I think it's fair. You know, I'm not really looking up for strategies, although maybe we will need to do that later on in expert maps. I'm trying to get enough information so I can adjust my strategy. Right, there are those hearts, but now we have camo detection on our super monkey. The important question is, how are we proceeding? I could upgrade my Dart Monkey. I want to go top path with camo detection right here. I'm just thinking, can I beat Mob if I'm gonna upgrade my Dart Monkey? Can Super Monkey and this squad deal with it? I actually don't know, but you don't know unless you try. I will need the range, but before I get that, Juggernaut, I don't feel confident thinking about this Mob. It truly feels like crucial damage dealer to Moab is missing, but alright. No, we're good. We're good. Now this will help us dealing with fortified lights a little bit, and I'm thinking I'm gonna upgrade Robo Monkey and then I'll try to tier 5 this Juggernaut. I know it isn't the part of the magic squad, but it will be very useful with all of those. Actually, do I need that? Now that I'm thinking about it, because my logic behind that was this alone, if we tier 5 it, that's gonna deal with 63, that's gonna deal with 75, it's gonna deal with all of the difficult rounds with regards to ceramics, balloon. But just thinking about it, my question is, isn't it better to just put more magic monkeys? I could go Prince of Darkness. That will be enough to deal with all of the rushes as well, and I think I can get that in time. The fire is extremely nice, but going top path will allow us to shoot through all, and I think that's gonna be very useful. Now my question is, are we fine till we make enough money? It's nice that with Obyn you can preemptively use your abilities and don't worry about them all that much, but the one thing I am actually worried about is, am I gonna have enough money for 63? And if not, is that enough? Because I will feel really stupid if I end up floating 20,000 money or whatever and then die to 63 when it's easily salvageable. Okay, how are we doing versus BFB? With this guy, really good. So here's the plan. If I'm not gonna have enough money for Prince of Darkness, I'm gonna slow down the game, and if I feel like we're not doing that, I'm gonna push the Ultra Juggernaut button, and this will immediately obliterate all of the ceramics. We're like 4,000 off. Like, that's not happening. We're not gonna have enough money. But we're gonna have Druid abilities. That was strong. That was clever. We are fine. We are fine. We are almost over prepared. The fun thing, from what I understand, this thing doesn't really let me get the Prince of Darkness. This thing doesn't really do money in Chimps. Anything that does money normally just doesn't work on Chimps, even if it looks like that. And unfortunately, I learned the hard way. I have used Benjamin on one of my Chimps and on a beginner map, so it was really bad. Are we thinking Tech Terror? Village with MIT right here will be beautiful. Is that the way I would like to go? Sorta? Okay, let's try that. So I will need, hopefully, if I'll do Ice Monkey right here, it will be enough. Yes, it is. But I'm not gonna add MIT first. I'm gonna upgrade Snowstorm because it is always good to have at least one panic button. And we're just about to hit 75, and pretty soon after that there's gonna be 78, and in 78 we're gonna have ceramic camo rush. That can end up our run pretty easily if we do not upgrade our village to camo detection. Although, what am I talking about? Most of my things can hit camo. I guess I just died to it way too many times. So I guess Tech Terror is next. Pretty soon we're gonna hit the 80s. We will see how well are we doing versus a lot of Moabs. Because I'm thinking, how am I losing? One way that we will lose is, I think it's gonna be 98. There's a lot of fortified Moabs, and for that, I can always use 024 mortar to strip off the fortified properties. Before that, I want to see how Tech Terror does versus Moab class balloons. Tech Terror, let's go. Increased attack speed. So let's get the thing that we're always getting in preparation for the 90s, because we're not dying with this setup. Right now we're purely thinking about 90s and 90s only. If you're wondering why the hell am I capable of placing this monkey as well on water, is because of Ice Monkey. 030 allows you to put monkeys on water within the radius of that Ice Monkey, and if you go to your options and in accessibility settings you scale your effects all the way to 100, you're gonna see visually where you can place the monkey. So there is COMG. This Tech Terror abilities does a lot of damage. Okay, so keep that in mind. That might be very important if we want to win the game. But I'm not happy how much damage we're doing without using the ability. Let me slow this down. So one thing that will give us a nice damage boost is an Alchemist. So let's start with that and slow down the game to see how well we're dealing with DDTs. I think with MIT we're gonna be really good versus DDTs. We didn't even see them popping. So our problem is gonna be mobs. The next problematic round is gonna be 98. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, I'm gonna change the targeting right here. All of the mobs going from the bottom line, which is fairly useful. I don't need to use ability. I don't need to use ability, we're doing just fine in the 90s right here, and let's strip them off of the fortification as soon as we can. The first problem gonna be 98, but with this guy, with this mortar monkey, that's not gonna be the problem. So the next one after that will be... I'm just gonna use Tech Terror. Here is important thing to notice when you're using ability in the round 94. The start of 95 is plenty and plenty of purple camo hearts, but the point is, if you can deal with it, you're not gonna need an ability and it's gonna take a long time. What it practically means that you can use your abilities at the end of 94 and you're gonna have them in time for 95 or 96 whenever you're gonna need them. So you don't need to be worried with cooldowns then. I want absolute 0. There's gonna be around 96, and in round 96 there's gonna be DDTs. Along with DDTs, we're gonna have this thing called fortified DDTs, and they're gonna be extremely fast and you need a lot of damage to deal with them. So for 99 I want to have absolute 0 so I can slow down DDTs and I can actually hit them with mortar, because even if you have mortar you will miss some DDTs. They're just too fast for that without any slow. I needed to use Tech Terror, so I have used the ability. Alright, and now we're into round 100. I'm not even sure how to spend my money, but we have 24,000, so I'm just gonna get Ultra Juggernaut, because why not, and then I'm gonna pump perhaps more buffs. This should be enough. Tech Terror once, Druid ability once, and the moment we pop it open, I'm gonna use Absolute 0. Does Absolute 0 works on Purple Friend? I don't know. That's not good. I'm lacking damage, but even if I lack damage, I'm gonna have Tech Terror once again. By the way, you don't need to manually click set target if you're playing around with... Was that too far? Just click it. Did I truly mess it up? But did I mess up because I missed the ability, or did I mess up because the build is bad for Purple Friend? Oh god, don't tell me, it's the most heartbreaking thing to die on 100. Okay, let me restart that. And I don't know if Absolute 0 works, so let me use it anyway. So maybe a Super Monkey? Is another Super Monkey the answer? Well, I don't know how much damage you can do, but even if that's the answer, I should have thrown it sooner. Ooh, that's not stupid. I'm not gonna be fast enough. I should have taken range. Alright, but we're already going for the gold border, so experimenting, I guess. So no, I definitely hit it last time. Just not enough damage? Alright, I thought this setup is enough damage. But let me try again with another Super Monkey, and I'm gonna get Dark Knight and bigger range, meaning I'll be able to jump around the map a little bit. Okay, a little bit of micro. Jump with a knight, and ooh, that's a good position. There's a bunch of money while being at it. Ooh, not enough money for that. That's okay. Ooh, I didn't micro my mortar. I cannot hit over walls, so I'm not that close anyway. Or is it the fact that I didn't micro my mortar this time? Okay, once again, let me try again, but this time I will be focused on microing the mortar all the way. Dark Knight, super range, and I will support myself with another alchemy monkey. I think I did more damage this time, or did I? That's not good either. What about call to arms? This is still not it. How do I deal with that? I truly thought that this was enough. Yeah, that's not enough money, so I don't think this works. Call to arms isn't enough. Middle path right here, perhaps? I should put it in the range of MIT probably either way. Okay, let's try that. But I don't think this, what's the name, Bloons Sabotage does anything. Okay, so we got 2 bandages. What? Is that it? Looks like that's it. Unless they're gonna mess me up. That's not quite it still. Wow. So let's try this, let's try that once again. So I can pop it open like that. Rest of last round. Is Prince of Darkness the bad one? I spent so much money on him, but he doesn't do anything on Purple Friend. Okay, let's try something simpler. Maybe middle path right here. And again, more alchemists. Will this be just enough? Yes, yes it was. So the submarine was the last missing piece. The last missing piece, not piss. Oh boy. I gotta be honest with you, this is way too close to be considered a good strategy. I will try to alter it a little bit, hoping that I won't mess it up, because I know with what I did, I can get black border as long as I don't mess up the abilities. But I'm thinking, instead of adding Ice Monkey, I'm gonna upgrade Ninja Monkey middle path, then I'm gonna open the water and I'm gonna skip MIT and add a sap in here with middle path. Now, do I need MIT for this guy to be effective versus DDTs? So many times my brain cannot just comprehend the DDTs. I always mess it up somehow. I believe they have lead properties, black balloon properties, meaning immune to explosions, and are those explosions? And some of them are camo, or all of them are camo. But I have shimmer, so it's gonna be fine, and it's a giant one. Right, but now I am without mortar. So yeah, they're getting far without mortar. Now, let me see how we're doing versus DDTs. Oh, DDTs just died. Okay, so Prince of Darkness just deals with DDTs. I'm just gonna take it slowly. So preemptive strike next, if that's even the case. Can I build up in 5 rounds 30,000? That was too close. That was too close for my liking. I know I'm trying to get that, but no, screw that. I'm going the safe option, and my safe option is defortify them. Not good. Not good enough. Whoa, that was close. I'm going slow. I refuse to mess this up. My abilities are on cooldown. I don't like that one bit, because getting 2 preemptive strikes is nice with this guy. But the upside is he's slow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't plan on doing that. Please don't. Not like that. Okay, good. I'm gonna hold the sabotage and use it when they're close. Okay. Whoa. Now. Oh god. I panicked pressed the annihilator button. No. No, don't tell me I true. I was like, I'm just gonna use all of my abilities, and there go my black border. God damn it. That was such a free win. It was. Oh, screw that. How did I mess it up so badly? Such a stupid mistake. And then so much money is floating. Oh, god damn it. How am I not popping this? I already popped it before. What happened? Oh god. I guess. I'm slowing it down already. Wow. Why? Why does it... Why? Just why? So what, we're doing same thing here again, eh? One simple intermediate map, yet so much pain. I'm starting to thinking how useful is the middle path of ninja actually. Can you skip it? Do you really need both mortar and the middle path ninja? Maybe you're just fine with one of those? I have my mortar right here because I don't really want it to steal the buff from Alchemist. It's enough that this ninja monkey sometimes does. The biggest mistake is not to take any of those rounds for granted, because that's how I lost last time to 100. Give me that preemptive strike, come on. It's 98, I'm using the sabotage thing. It makes them spawn with less HP, very useful. Alright, take your time. And 100, let's go. Do I have any money? Nothing useful. I'm going slow. I'm going slow, period. I refuse to die to it again. And that wasn't quite enough, but... Oh boy, finally! What a relief! What a relief to have that victory. Alright, so another blackboard completed. Quiet street right here, and thank you very much for watching. This was a tough one. My strategy was really close, but you can do it. I wouldn't probably recommend it as a guide, but thank you very much for watching. Next time we're doing another one, and let's hope we're gonna have a better time than whatever the hell this was today. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.